How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Patmac here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, playing in week 5 of the PAC Wi-Fi League up against Badass Froslass, coach of the Indiana Tracers. You can see our team up above, their team down below, both teams range in speed order, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, and the 6 Pokemon that I think Badass Froslass is going to bring to our match. So you might have noticed our team is a little bit different, as in like half the team is different. I made quite a few transactions. I wasn't quite enjoying how the team was shaping up and how it was playing, so I ended up changing out 5 Pokemon. Oh geez, do I even remember what Pokemon I got rid of? Okay, Zygarde 10 was one of them, Vaporeon was one, Rotom Frost was another, Slurpuff, and something else that I'm not remembering off the top of my head. But yeah, this is our new team. So I grabbed Type Null, just like a really bulky kind of pivot for us for the most part. I grabbed a rain mode, which I'm bringing this week. I've literally never played with any weather, at least in singles. I've played a little bit in doubles, but not very much. And so I figured I wanted to try it out. Rain supports Zapdos, so like, I don't know, why not? Yeah, so I'm bringing Pelipper and Bearskita for this match. And then Dragalges was the other mon I added to the team, which I'm also bringing for this match. So should be a pretty fun game. Looking forward to using these new Pokemon. I don't have very much experience using the rain mode at all, like 0. So it should be a lot of fun. So I think the rain is actually going to be pretty solid here. There's quite a few Pokemon that resist the rain stabs. But I think that they help to break for each other, so I'm kind of excited to try it out. And then I have a Power Herb, so like a Meteor Beam Jirachi that I think is going to be able to do quite a bit of good breaking for us. If we can get that Power Herb off, then the like knockoffs that he has from a handful of Pokemon are kind of nice. And I kind of wanted a Pokemon so that I wasn't just completely weak to Darmanitan. And then hazards, of course, are going to be pretty important. Whenever you're playing against a Galarian Darmanitan, like, you just got to get rocks. You just got to get rock set because Pokemon is weak to them. Very rarely do you see one wearing heavy-duty boots. And then he also has a 4 times weakness to it. So if we can knock off the boots of the Moltres, then there's a lot of chip damage coming on that one. So anyway, we'll see what 6E decides to bring here in just a moment. Okay, here we are for the match, and okay, thankfully no Bronzong. I was a little worried about that mon being potentially hard for us to deal with. And there is the Maractus. I thought for sure there would be. Looks like the only change is we have Porygon 2 instead of Bronzong. Not too surprising of a change, just because, I mean, that Pokemon it's good. that's the short version of it. It's good. So, yeah, and he'll be seeing that we brought our full rain mode. Which, I mean, looks pretty good against this team, so I think that's pretty good. Okay, so what do I actually want to start with? I think a lead of Gronkles actually seems pretty solid against his team. If he leads with Galarian Darmanitan, I might just get hit by an Ice Skull Crash, which is what it is. If that happens, it happens. And we'll go from there. But yeah, good luck, have fun over to Badass Froslass. Should be a good game. But yeah, the Darm is scary. Oh, there's no Toxapex either. Did I have Toxapex on here? I thought I had Toxapex as one of the Pokemon I thought would come, but obviously it is not here. And yeah, okay, let's unlock this in, get this started. Oh man, looking forward to this. Should be a fun one. I think this is my first time playing against the Indiana Tracers, Badass Froslass, but I'm not sure about that. I'm playing against a lot of people at this point. I think Zeraora or Darm make a lot of sense here. Okay. This isn't great for me either. Okay, what do I want to go into here? Great question. I don't think I want to stay in, though, because I just don't want to take this Dragon attack. I have a feeling that Stork is probably okay as a lead, or as a switch-in, I think. I made it fairly bulky, so it's probably okay at least. Plus, I have recovery on it, so I can get health back if I need to. But I have a feeling that he's just going to straight up attack me here, so that he doesn't have to worry about rocks, potentially. So yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense for him as a lead. Yeah, just to not have to deal with that from our side of things. Now, what am I don't remember exactly what I have Dragalges here for. Oh, I think I mostly have it here for the Zorua, if I remember right. But yeah, expecting a Draco. Okay, yeah, more or less the same. Do I take way too much damage from that. Has that specs? Or am I just that weak? Let's find out together, shall we? Dragon Pulse. Yeah, that is very much specs. Okay, so let's swap. I think my best option is just to go into Jirachi here. It's my best Dragon Resist. I do want to make sure I keep the rain around, so need to make sure I preserve that mon. Now me switching and him not means that almost certainly he did not swap. So let's see how much this does. I can get a confirmation on this being specs or not. Yeah, that's looking pretty specs. So I think at this point I just want to Meteor Beam. Like, what takes this hit? I honestly don't know. Probably the Porygon. Probably the Porygon. I'm just gonna Moonblast. If he swaps into something else. Okay, so now I know that that's specs, which is good to know. Yeah, Porygon. Okay, that makes sense. How much should I do here? Probably not too much. But now I can start pivoting around a little bit. Actually, that special defense drop is kind of nice for us. Do I just try to break this? Yeah, no, I don't see why not. Don't see why not. Let's just hit it with a Psychic. Get some good damage off on it. A little, at least. But free teleport, right? I don't really want to switch off too much. I have a feeling that he's going to go into... I don't know, actually. Zorua, maybe? What is that? Yeah, Zorua. Okay, cool. So I think this means I go into either Dragalges or I go Rillaboom. I think I'm just going to go Dragalges here. Oh, I just realized about Earthquake because we're on grassy terrain. Whoops. Whoops. That's what happens when you're preparing for so many different matches at a time. I think this gives me an opportunity to get Rocks, though. So we'll Rough Skin, and I think we had Helmet on this, too. Yep, yeah, that's perfect. So we get some good damage on it. And I think now I can just go Rocks and go from there. Yeah, let's just go Rocks. Rocks look pretty good against a couple of his Pokemon, so I like getting those up here. There might be a world where I allow this Pokemon to go down if he switches in like Hydreigon right here. If he does, you know. It is what it is. Newt. Oh, okay, that's actually fine. So I'll get Rocks up, and then... Do I just want to Glare this? I don't mind just getting a Paralysis on this. It won't do a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but it will be nice to just give me the chance for some para options, which can be good. And then as well, just to like... Yeah, do I don't know if I take this, actually. I probably don't, now I'm thinking about this. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Well, that sucks. Freezing is dumb. I hate this so much. Okay, well, is this doing anything else for me? No, not really, I guess. I'll just try to Glare. Look at me, like, talking about, like, oh man, I'm gonna get, like, Paras, and, like, that'll be amazing, and, how awesome is this? And then I get frozen, right? Like, that's just the way it is sometimes. Yeah, so this gets backed up to full HP, which really sucks. But there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. I wonder if he lets me thaw. I wonder if he, like, goes for a teleport here. Nah, you just take the kill, right? Yeah, you just take the kill. But I don't really want to switch anything else into this, so it's what it is. Alright, so there goes Dragalges. Unfortunate, but it happens. I think at this point, I'm just going to go into Rillaboom. But now if I lose the game, right, then I can say that the problem was that I got frozen, right? I can make that claim. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? I think at this point I want to knock off. Let's just get some damage on the incoming Moltres, or take a Eviolite, which is totally fine for me too. Ice Beam could be a thing, but if he does that, he does that. Spitfire, yep, this is the easy swap into this Mon. So I'm gonna knock off and then U-turn. Now could he be faster? I guess he totally could be, right? Maybe I just go straight into Electro. And then play our game from there. Now Electro isn't as great if I don't have Rain up, so I'm gonna need to find a way to get Pelipper in somehow. Yep. Yeah, and Defog, like, I don't know, maybe there was a world where I shouldn't have let that happen, but I think I needed to. So I think at this point, I just want to go Hurricane. Let's get damage on this, and then I kind of want to have an opportunity to get Pelipper back in to set Rain, so I can hit things really hard with Barraskewda. That seems like a good plan. Very unfortunate that we don't have... yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, really unfortunate that we don't have Rocks anymore, or our other friend, the Gronkle. Okay, so yeah, we go Rillaboom. Rillaboom does fine as a switch into this also. And then we can start getting some momentum. I'll probably go back into... Well, I don't know exactly what I'll do. Maybe I go Barraskewda. Knock off, yeah, that's fine. Losing pads sucks, but it's really not that big of a problem. But right here, I'll just U-turn. We want to get Chip on the Moltres. Don't allow it to get free recovery. Because it is a very good switch into to Rillaboom. Which is unfortunate, but... we should be seeing the Maractus pretty soon, I think. Because I'm planning on going into Barraskewda right here. And I think in that case, I can probably go... yeah, I can probably just go into Barraskewda here, and then... Like, we don't have Rain, but that's fine. I think I'm just going to go for a Psychic Veins. It'll do fine-ish damage to this. Not amazing, but fine-ish. And then I can also hit the incoming Maractus, which is almost certainly going to come in. Because I think he needs to keep that healthy. He doesn't want to risk the water move. Yep, the Cactus, of course. We'll get some damage here. Not much damage, but some damage, I guess. I think on this scenario, I just want to switch into Rillaboom. I think is probably my best option here. Yeah, I think I'll go Rillaboom. And then I have a free U-turn off this play. He might go Spikes. I could see Spikes coming out here, which would do some chip on our team, but I don't think he would stick around for very long. Do I want a Sword Stance? That's an interesting idea. Knock off. Yeah, it's not. I could Sword Stance. How big of an idea is that? I don't think I need to, though. I think it's probably just better if I just U-turn. I wonder if he has Spiky Shield? Yeah, he has Spiky Shield. That was the reason to Sword Stance. So if I had that, that would have been a good call. But decided not to, so that's okay. We take a little bit of chip, which does suck, but we have the Grassy Terrain recovery, so is it really that bad? It's probably okay. Yeah, I think on this play, I'm just going to U-turn. If this can get me an opportunity to get Pelipper in, that would be amazing. Because I would love to roost on that Pokemon. Moltres, yep. So we'll get a U-turn, and... Actually, I wonder if I should just go into Hax Machine. No, I can't. I can't, because I don't KO the Porygon. I don't do enough damage to it. I think my best option is... Yeah, I think it's probably still Electro. How do I get this rain set up again? I don't know if the rain is actually going to do a whole lot until I can get rid of Marcus, because I need to like have the opportunity to KO that mon. I think going for Hurricane is still the best option. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage to Zero Aura, but it does something. Yeah, and this is always going to be the switch in. If I had U-turn, I would be a great idea to use it here, but I would also like to hit my attacks. That would be cool too. So we just go back into Rillaboom. And we're looking for an opportunity to get in Jirachi. I think. I might have to just use Meteor Beam and try to break the... yeah, I might just have to use Meteor Beam and look to break the Porygon 2 on my own. Which isn't exactly how I want to use Jirachi, but it might be what I have to do. I guess Patmac. Okay, well. Probably dying to that. So the question is, do I go for the Grassy Glide here? I think I'm going to, just because I want to have this opportunity for damage. And now, what do I go for here? Yeah, I think I'm going to Grassy Glide. I don't think it KOs. Yeah, he just swaps. Okay, that's fine. Because I still get the recovery, which is good. But I'll get damage here, and then I think I might U-turn and try to go into... you know, I wonder if I'm faster or not. I probably need to keep this Pokemon around, though. So I have the option to KO. Yeah, I probably need to be able to make sure I keep that around so I can KO the Darm. Yeah, that's the main idea. So I don't think I can swap into... yeah, this is going to be kind of tough. Oh, I went pressure on this. Why did I go pressure? I probably should have been static, so I get the parry chance. Pressure's fine, though, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, so now I don't have a switch into this one. Best option. Great question. What is my best option? Probably just letting this die, to be completely honest. I'm going to try to Roost. If the Ice Skull crashes, then, you know, Ice Punch. That also would KO. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. That freeze actually might have been a lot worse than I originally realized. Taking all the damage on Pelipper also sucked too, but that is what it is. So because that one feels like more of a choice. Getting frozen doesn't feel like a choice. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna Meteor Beam. I need to, if he leaves this in, then I need to try to break the Porygon when it comes in. And I knew Darm was gonna be a problem for my team. I just didn't really have a great way of switching into it. My team is like largely weak to ice, even though I have double water types. Just because, like, yeah, the the Barraskewda isn't really a great defensive switch in. Yeah, that does no damage though. This is probably like max with F, I guess. I think at this point I'm just gonna try to Psychic until I can get a KO here. But then like losing the... Oh, we just Psychic. But yeah, losing the rocks meant that like it's gonna be a lot harder for me to KO the Darm too. So okay, getting these drops is gonna help us though. Alright, well that also sucks too. That's a really good play though, because of the speed control I need it over the okay, I think on this point I'm gonna Moonblast. Yeah, okay. I thought there was a world we stay in, but if he went into the Hydreigon, then I wanted to make sure that I didn't allow him to get that free swap. Yeah, and there's a teleport. It's almost certainly going Hydreigon here. And at that point, what's my best option? I probably don't have one, to be honest. Gonzo? Yep, Hydreigon. So having the paralysis means that I'm probably just going to die here to a Dark Pulse, especially since this is Specs. But I don't have a switch in for it, so I have to take this damage. Yep. I considered going Colbert, but I really wanted the opportunity to KO stuff and get the damage boost. So I think I'm just going to go into here, and then that way I have some turns with the rain, but the rain turns aren't going to matter. And this looks like it's just going to be a straight up 6-0. I'm already feeling it. Because I don't have great switch-ins to everything else that's going on right here. I wonder if there was a world where I could have like brought different Pokemon here. And maybe there was, but I knew Dharma was going to be an issue, and the Zeraora I thought was also going to be an issue. And then at that point, like, there's not a whole lot else that I can really do against any other options here. So we'll see if I can pick up a KO. But I'm just going to go close combat. Look to pick up this KO, but I think he can probably stall out rain turns, especially with the Maractus. So I'm going to have to be pretty... yeah, I'm gonna have to be pretty... I don't know what the term is. Creative. But this is probably gonna be a quick one, to be very honest. I don't have great answers into anything else that's here. I thought bringing the rain mode was kind of cool, but it did not end up doing a whole lot this game. I wonder if I should have gone away from the rain mode, knowing that the Maractus was going to be really good against me. Maybe might have been an idea. I am going to try to Sword Stance right here, just because I think he could Spiky Shield again. So we're gonna give that a try. Yeah, I'm gonna try to Sword Stance because I think he might Spiky Shield. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can have the Spiky Shield. But I'm gonna Sword Stance and then I'm gonna U-turn because I think the Moltres is coming out. But this stalls rain turns, and then after the rain is gone, Zeraora is gonna win the game. Just that's how it's gonna work. Because it's going to be faster, and I'm not going to be able to do enough damage to him. So watch him go into Moltres. We'll U-turn. I'll go into Barraskewda. I'll probably Psychic Fangs. I'll hit this Pokemon right here, the Maractus, when it comes back in. And then we probably do enough to KO the Moltres after... Oh man, look at that Sword Stance damage. So good. Oh, we get Flame Body Burn too. So unfortunate. Dang, I really like missed some moves, got burned and frozen. This hasn't been a great match just in terms of like damage type and stuff that I've taken. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna bring this in, right? Rain's gone. That's okay. It wasn't gonna last much longer anyway. I'm gonna try to go for the Psychic Fangs. We're gonna try to hit this Maractus. Maybe he goes Hydreigon. How great of a play would that be? Nope, just Cactus Jack. Yep. We're gonna hit this guy. Yep. That is not enough to KO. He's going to Spiky Shield. I'm honestly just gonna stay in though. I'm gonna close combat. I'll take a little bit of chip and he'll get a little recovery, but I think the close combat might be enough to KO. And we'll go from there. Oh, he actually swaps. What did he swap into? Gonzo. Oh my god, am I gonna get this? Oh, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, we just switched it up. Yep. Alright, cool. Come on down. Look at that. Hashtag not a 6-0. And then he's gonna go into Zeraora, and Zeraora will Plasma Fist. And then Fire Punch, and then Plasma Fist. Because I might try to go into Rillaboom. And that might be enough to help me out here. I'm gonna try it. Let's go Rillaboom. Our burned Rillaboom. So sad. So we'll... Let's see. We'll... Yeah, I'm assuming Plasma Fist right here. I'm pretty sure I take the Plasma Fist, actually. I remember Rillaboom taking Plasma Fist fairly well. Yep. And then okay, so here's the question. Do I go for the Grassy Glide? He probably lives the Grassy Glide, actually. I am going to go for it. He's going to go for either Plasma Fist or Fire Punch. I could see either one of those being a great option. But because I'm burned, I would fully expect him to just stay in right here. I won't do enough damage. And yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah, so Grassy Glide, he could go Moltres, honestly, but I don't think there's a reason to. Yeah, he just stays in, he Fire Punches, and then he Plasma Fists, and that's game. But yeah, so I think, like, Badass Froslass, I think he played the game really well. I don't know if I should have tried to keep my Dragalges around a little bit longer in that game. The other option is, like, if it made sense to switch, or not switch, but like, well, yeah, switch. I mean, like, kind of switch up my team to bring different options against his. And I think there's a world where I could have tried to bring, like, maybe Scarf on this, or maybe bring, like, Scrafty. But I was just concerned about how much damage his Dean dealt in general, and I assumed that if I brought Scrafty, or even, like, Titan Null as, like, my Galarian Darmanitan switch in, which this team really just, the way I have it set up, just didn't have options against that. If I brought that as my switch in, I was scared of getting U-turn Volt switched momentumed with, like, Zeraora plus Darm. And that would have been, like, super difficult to deal with. Because every time I would bring in Type Null on Darm, he would be able to U-turn into Zeraora and threaten a knockoff on basically anything. Now, I guess I could have tried to, if I had Dragalges around, maybe I could have tried to preserve it and used it for that. That is definitely a world where that could have made sense. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like, there's some things that I could have done differently in terms of team building. In terms of playing the game, I don't know if there was a whole lot differently I would have done per se. I think he just had a better setup against what I brought. So I think maybe just switching up what I brought as a way to pressure his team differently might have been a good call. So anyway, great game over to him. If you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it is VGC or singles draft leagues, I do both here. This is the place to be. So like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.